Been a whole lot of speculating, but I got the vision just like a calculation. All I smoke is elevation. I bought me a modest success, took a shot of patience. Head of the game like Rudolph. You don't believe in yourself, that's a true loss. I'm tired of taking these L's. I'm trying to get me an M. Fuck the ops. Back I'm sitting in the Ziploc. Hear the bills in the shoebox. Plenty nights, plenty shootouts. Plenty lessons that I learned. Respect is a give it its earn. My nigga got twisted and turned. United we stand and divided we fall. How many gon' ride for the cause? Hate all you want, you ain't stopping shit. You just reveal that you counterfeit. All on my dick like your mama's be presidential Trump Obama shit. Ex about me, bitch, I'm running shit.
Oh yeah. Welcome back to another exclusive edition of More to Live For. I'm the boss of the North, man. I got another special one for you, another banger. Due to security reasons, man, we're gonna just rock out on the audio this time, but definitely a familiar face to the channel, man. So I'm gonna let the homie introduce himself, man, and we can get this conversation going. What's good with you, brother?
What's good? What's going on, bro?
Man, I
Man,
can't complain.
it ain't much chilling, man. Yeah, man, I'm glad to be back, man. Thanks for having me again, bro.
For sure, man. If you could, man, introduce yourself to the people, man, the ones who may didn't catch you on the first few interviews.
Oh yeah, man. I'm Alfred Darnell, man. Better known as Dolo the Truth. Um, yeah, man. It's just a blessing, man, to be back on More to Live For, man. It's a blessing, man. I met you, man, and man, we've been rocking ever since, man. I appreciate the love, bro. For real.
For sure. You already know, man. You already know what it is, man. But shit, man. For starters, man, we definitely got some catching up to do, man. You know what I mean? I know, like, you know what I mean, since last time we really, you know what I mean, got down on the project, a lot had changed or whatever. So, like I said, man, we're gonna rock out on the audio this time or whatever. You know what I mean? For security reasons, you know what I mean? Like you able to get the kiosk to work the way that you wanted to work. So that's how we're gonna rock out on this interview. I ain't even tripping about that. So if you could, man, like get the people just a little bit of your background, man, before I you know what I mean, bring to the forefront, you know what I mean, what this project is all about.
Yeah. Well, I'm from Mississippi, man, and back in like 2010, I had caught a charge, on robbery charge, and in the midst of that on robbery charge, man, I ended up catching a murder charge, man. But fast forward down the line with the court, man, I was sentenced to life plus 10. Life sentence for the murder charge, 10 years for the armed robbery. So far I've been down 14 years on it, man. But just not to get into too many details, or whatever. But at first when I came to prison, you know what I'm saying, I was just thugging and just reckless, young, just really trying to make a name for myself in prison, man. So I was just kicking up dust and stuff. But over time, man, I realized, like, man, I want to go home, man. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I got to do in an orderly fashion, man, to obtain it. You know what I mean? So within my journey within prison, within these 14 years, man, I had to transition, man. I had to break myself down, rebuild myself. I had to the same energy I was putting in doing all the drama, all the bad stuff, all the negativity. I took that same energy, that same drive, and I just started putting it in something positive. I didn't think about me being locked up. I didn't think about family running out on me. I blocked all that out and just started putting all that same energy I had into something positive, man. And that's why I'm at today, man. The type of stuff I got going on, man. For with my music, with my clothing line, man, or with my books
Yeah.
I write, stuff like that. So that's why I'm at
Definitely,
today, man.
definitely a whole machine, man. That's what you got going on, man. That's you know what I mean, that's what your DNA is, man. That's what your pedigree is, man. So if you could, man, this new project that you got going on, man, you know what I mean, could you tell the people about this one? You know what I mean, before I catch them up to speed with all the older projects that you got.
Yeah, sure thing. This new project I got, this new book I got, man. It's called The Art of Desire. And I was just thinking, man. I was just thinking, man. One day I was like, man, I want to write another book, man. Cause I got like another book in the making, my autobiography, but I put it on pause for a minute because something in me was just put that on pause for a minute. You know what I mean? And then I was like, man, it's another book I feel like I should be writing. You know what I mean? So I
Right,
just plundered on it, and then I was just talking to different people, and a lot of my friends are female friends. You know what I mean? So I was talking to them, and oftentimes they be like, "Man, these men out here, they don't know what a woman wants. They don't know how to approach a woman no more, and all this." Or they'll be saying things like, "Women don't know their worth no more," and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And when I
right,
hear stuff like that, I plunder on it. I plunder on it. I think about it. I take it in, and then I start talking to the fella. You know, and I was like, man, and it hit me. The idea hit me. I was like, man, maybe I should write me a book. You know what I'm saying? Just breaking down, and describing like women's desire. You know what I'm saying? What a woman desire in a man. And that way, I can do it like I'm educating the fellas, and at the same time, I'm educating the women as well, the ones that's not aware. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And
right. I
just
can
really
dig it.
like on some Steve Harvey stuff without throwing the fellas up under the bush. You know what I mean?
I can dig it. I definitely can dig that. Hey, look, listen, Pete Gang though, man. I definitely understand, man. Like, you know, what I mean, not only working with you, but you know, what I mean, my homeboy Rashad definitely free my homeboy Rashad White. But you know, what I mean, him and other people that I know that's been behind that wall, man. Like, when they come to them urban novels, man, it's like that's the way to go, man. Like, as far as like, you know, what I mean, getting something that's gonna catch a spark because, like, you know, what I mean, for some reason, them urban novels, are like a book to go to as far as like people who ain't, you know what I mean, who don't really read a lot. It's like those books was drawing me in. What's
Right,
your
right.
opinion on it?
For as the urban novels.
Yeah. You know what I mean? From my understanding, it's like people you know what I mean, people read them, the people who read them, the urban novels the most are the ones you know what I mean, that don't really read a lot, but at the same time it opened the doors and opened their minds to read more books.
Right, right. See me before, like, I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, man. Like, I couldn't read that well. You feel me? Like, before I came to prison, I could not read that well. Like, I can read the words, but while I was reading, I wasn't understanding or comprehending what I was reading. So I was just saying the words because I was so focused on reading the words. You know what I mean? So I couldn't read and comprehend. You know what I mean? So, and that basically played a play in my charge. You know what I'm saying? Me not being able to read paperwork and not being able, you know what I mean? So after that situation, I always told myself, like, look, I'm gonna teach myself how to read, man. I ended up going in the hole for jumping on the officer or whatever. So I had to do like 3 years in SIG. So while I was in there, this old school dude kept giving me books, and I used to put them in a corner. You know what I mean? Because I ain't like to read. But
Right.
after like 80 days, I'm like, I ain't got nothing else to do, so I picked one up, and and I liked it. You know what I'm saying? The story, it was like a slow movie to me. You know what I mean? And that's how I
Right.
started out with urban novels because a lot of people can relate to urban novels. You know what I mean? So when they get to reading it, it like they can picture it's real detailed. They can relate to it, or they even live it, or they even heard these stories. A lot of people can relate to urban novels, so that's why they really rather go to urban novels first. But me, you know what I'm saying? Me reading them so much, all of them kind of sounded the same and was kind of the same, so I got burnt out on. So that's when I started transitioning to different books. You know what I mean? And so that's why I started out with my urban. When I first wrote a book, I wrote a book really like about myself and about how to become a businessman and stuff like that. But then my later on down the line, I came out with the Pineapple Passion series, which was an urban novel. But I wanted to do mine different. I didn't want to be like selling drugs or cartel or you know what I'm saying, like what most urban novels talk about. I wanted to have that urban feel, but I wanted to be different. So that's why I made it a romance novel. You know what I mean?
Definitely, bro. Hey, yo, check it, man. I definitely appreciate, you know what I mean, you being, you know what I mean, articulate enough to, you know what I mean, to explain what I was trying to say, because I definitely didn't want to, you know what I mean, to make it seem like, you know, certain people, mindset was, a certain way. But like you said, man, like those urban novels, man, it's like they hit home with so many different people, and that's why they go
Right,
to those
right.
groups. But the thing is, man, as long as somebody reading something, man, I think that's always a positive, man. So like for
Oh
you,
yeah.
man, like how have things been, being that, this ain't your first book that you putting out, man. If you could, man, like if you want to take time, man, to let the people know, what I mean, your past work, your past projects that you already got on Amazon, what I mean, feel free to plug those in. But I'm just asking, like, how have things been, since you've been able to, what I mean, put books out in your situation.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like it ain't so much the basis for us like the money because I didn't have the money in mind. Like, Amazon they get 30%, I get 70%, what I'm saying, the sales or whatever. But
Right,
I didn't it ain't too much about the money to me and a lot of people be like, I'm gonna be real. A lot of people try to count my pockets now that I got them books out. They think I'm James Patterson or somebody, but it's
right,
not that good yet. But because I understand they never knew anybody that wrote books. You know what I mean? So to them, it's like I'm doing some millionaire type of stuff. You know what I mean? But it ain't about the money to me. I like to feel like I'm accomplishing something, no matter
right.
what it is. Like, I wrote a children's book. It's called Twins and the Alphabet Friends. You know what I mean? And
Oh
I
yeah,
wrote a children's book, and so I just put it out there. I bought the books myself and just donated them to different kids and different single mothers. You know what I mean? And there's a couple of them that bought some from me. You know what I mean? And I made it low as cheap as I could make it. You know what I mean? Or I think it's like $5 or $7. I went low as I could. You know what I mean? And
right,
because I really wanted to see, my intent was to get those kids drawn in and learning their ABCs and identifying the pictures with the ABCs, you know what I mean? Oh, so once I set it out there in the kids store, like when the kids see the colors, I put the colors together with the colors to catch their attention. And once they see it, they know a dog and they read dog and they know D stands for dog, D, what I mean? They teaching their alphabets and stuff like that. And I was getting feedback from the kids' parents, like man, like as soon as she opened the book, she started identifying animals and the alphabets and stuff like that. Like this is a real good book, and like getting the positive feedback. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that I help some kids, or even with my urban fiction books. Like right now, they dying for part three of Pineapple Passion. They been asking when part three coming out, when part three coming out. You know what I mean? And just to
right.
get that, to me, that's better than money. Just having people like coming to me and just dying for my books like that. Like that to me, that's better than money, man. The feeling and the experience, man. So that's why I do it. You know what I mean? That's why I keep doing it. I keep doing it for them most.
Hey, that's what it is, man. And I'm definitely proud of you, and I know a lot of other people are proud of you too, man. But it's something I want to ask you, man. I want to get straight down to it, man. Like I'm proud of you. Certain people proud of you, but like the people that it matter to the most, man, like how they feel about it. And when I say those people, man, I mean like when it comes to like the parole board, or you know what I mean, like those type of people. Like I'm pretty sure they caught wind of the positivity somehow, some way.
Yeah, I had I don't know if you remember, man. It was the OG dude, man. We had linked up with, man. He was talking about the prison and stuff like that, about the rise and all that stuff happening. Well, I did a lot of time with him. You know what I mean?
Okay,
You know, OG. Shout out, man. Shout out to OG, man.
Perryman.
He ended up yeah, right, right. OG Perry, man. He ended up getting out, and it was something I had did, man. I had backslid a little bit, man. And there was a comment I had said or something I had did or whatever. I can't remember. But instantly, man, he hit me up, man. He was like, "Hey, yo, hey, check this out, youngster, man. You done came too far, man. Like you got people watching you, man, that you don't think watching you, man. So you got people that's really look at you in a different light and you look at yourself. You know what I mean? Oh, you like, man, like let that go, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Just they don't make you weak or nothing. Just let that go because you're on a bigger pedestal than you were, man. You know what I'm saying? And he pulled my coattail, man, and I respected it, bro. And to answer your question, man, it's like, I really don't know how they feel about it, but I know I'm doing what I got to do in my part. You know what I mean? So when that time
Exactly.
comes, like as of right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm writing a petition for parole or whatever. So I got like I just recently graduated another course and got a certificate. So they made like 27 certificates. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put them together, and then I got the letters of recommendation from different people for the community. I gotta attach them with it, and and as well, then I got a petition, man, that I've been getting people to sign. I'm trying to get like 500 signatures on that. I think I made like 236 or something like that. Or so far as that's basically how far as I'm going right now. I'm just trying to stay, you know what I'm saying, positive and productive, man, and prayed up and just hopefully, man, you know what I'm saying, they'll see it and give me a second chance, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely, man. Definitely. You know what I mean? I definitely think that you know what I mean, that you deserve a second chance. And I'm pretty sure it's other people that feel that way, man. So like I ain't trying to, you know what I mean, to bring you down or any type of way like that, man. So, you know what I mean? If I did, you know what I mean, forgive me for that, because that ain't what I was trying to do or whatever. But
Oh
on a
no, no,
lighter
bro.
note, man, on a lighter note, like, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, what you doing, you know what I mean, it can't be denied. And like, you know what I mean, I want to see somebody else match it, because like you got a lot going on, man. And then the fact that the music itself, man, is enough to keep the people, you know what I mean, to keep their attention. But you got so much going on, man. But if you could, man, I kind of want you know what I mean, like your reaction, man, to like a project that I had put together not too long ago, but it was you know what I mean, it was a while back, you know what I mean, when you were at a different camp or whatever. But it was with some old freestyles that you had already had or whatever. So I just kind of want to know like how you feel about these, man. And I'm gonna just play a little bit of it. And you know what I mean, all my viewers, all my subscribers, man, that's new to it, you definitely can tap in and you know, get some of his music, as well as, you know, get up to date on the things that he got going on this channel, as well as the novels that he already pushing out. You know what I mean, things like that.
Been through a lot like a brick. I put in too much work to let a fuck nigga ruin it. Fuck the world, now I'm screwing it. Trying to get ahead, but fuck, I got too many screws in it. Gotta run it up with the quickness, with this sickness. Shut it back, and she got brain with the thickness. Looking at a nigga like, right, let's get this fun. 100. Pop me a perp, now I'm feeling like Optimus. Don't want the pussy, let's grip like an octopus. Pull out the pussy when I aim at her face when I'm about to bust. If it drips, she gon' lick it up. Shorty, she nasty, but clean at the same time. Straight up by the hood and by the business at the same time. Gotta stay hands on with her like a game side. If you step wrong, she gon' blow like a landmine. These niggas, they messy like Wendy, they hating, they eating, but still ain't stopping shit. I'm like the grease on the stove when the eye too high. They believe I'ma pop my shit. Instead of plotting on a nigga, you should stop that shit. Middle finger to the cops and the ops just snitch. He say he wanna talk, but that shit is cheap like a coupon. See, I'm about my bread from a low to a dinner roll, down to a two-ton run-ins. I done had a few of them, and I don't want another nigga bitch unless it's two Now they say they don't have someone told me I was too young. She want the hoe, then I'm smashing them just like the blunt and rotation, I'm passing them, huh? Niggas be capping, ain't stopping shit, bruh. I'm overlapping, I'm passing shit up. I been stepping on shit for a minute. My name ain't name up like a dinner. Some
We
cooking
can't
shit
give
up
him
like
too
a
much
dentist.
shit. We can't give him
Talked
too
about
much.
me like a
Oh yeah, just a little something I put together, man. You know what I mean, over the course of, you know what I mean, some of the interviews, you know what I mean, throughout this journey, you know what I mean, since we've been rocking, man. So like, how you feel about that, man? I definitely think that's a good way to get, you know what I mean, your name out, and you know what I mean, the
Yeah, I ain't gonna
message
lie,
out.
bro. I remember, yeah, I remember shooting you there, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to tell you, like, I appreciate the support, bro. I appreciate the love, bro. I feel it for real, man. Like, cause I don't have that really, I don't have that really many like day one supporters, and you know what I'm saying. But you been one of them, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For
And
sure.
like that right there, man. Like that right there, like that's gonna be like a threshold, like, you know what I'm saying? If I have just having to take off, bro, like this right here, this moment, the other interviews and all that stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the most memorable moment. I don't care what happens after this. I don't care if I become a billionaire, millionaire, whatever. These moments right here is gonna matter the most because, you know what I'm saying, to start out. You know what I mean?
For
And I'm
sure.
never
It's
gonna
all about
forget.
the journey.
You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna forget, like, you know what I'm saying, the struggle. I'm never gonna forget, like, come up, you know what I mean? And a lot of people do when they get up there, and that's why they
Yeah.
become stagnant. You know what I mean? You know, so I'm never gonna forget that, man, because that what make you keep driving, bro. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. For sure. Hey, but check it out, though, homie, man. I definitely appreciate you, you know what I mean, taking the time to rock with me, man. But like I said, man, for security reasons, man, I ain't gonna keep you too long, man. I know you got books to write, man. I know you got you know what I mean, you got content that you're trying to push out. You got a brand that you're trying to run. You got a life that you're trying to get back out here. You know what I mean? So for that right there, you know what I mean, I'm gonna let you get back to doing that. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna keep you on this stream too long. But definitely, you know, like always, man, you know what I mean, free my homeboy Rashad White, man. 16 down, hopefully it be out by top of the year, man. Free the homeboy. Dolo the truth, man. Definitely, man. Free all the other guys that's locked down, man, from coast to coast. And yeah, man, that's how we're gonna do it. Man. So
Definitely,
like
man.
I definitely want to shout you out, man. Thank you for taking the time out to do this, man. Anybody you want to shout out, man, you definitely can take this time to plug in you know what I mean, all your handles and tell the people where they can find you at.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Another thing I forgot to tell you, bro. You know, I just started my own distribution and production company, man. You know, Hollytip Entertainment LLC, man. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
we record artists, we distribute music, we do videos, we do promotions, all that stuff, man. There, man. So, yeah, that's we just started there, man. So I'm try to elevate that as well, man. But I want to shout out, man, to all my fans, bro, all my supporters, man. You know, right now I just can't remember everybody by name, and I don't want nobody to feel left out. So if you've been supporting me, man, you know who you are, man. You know, you've been down in my corner, man, through the right road, you know who you are, man. And, but if you want to link up with me, whatever, or if you want to, you know what I'm saying, just talk to me, anything, man. You can just hit me up on Instagram at Mr. Alfred underscore Darnell. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram, man, and I'll hit you back, man. And like I said, I appreciate more to live for, man. I appreciate you letting me come through once again, man. And
For
free
sure.
Rashad White, man. Free all the guys, man.
Definitely, man. Free all the guys coast to coast, man. Shout out to every guest that I had on here, man. And shout out to that first brother that I had, you know what I mean, the interview behind that wall, man. I didn't even get the homie's name, but it ain't even important, man, the message. So I'm gonna probably put that interview back out, man, because some hidden gems in that. But shout out to all the subscribers, man. Shout out to all the returning viewers, man. Anybody that caught this good content, man, I definitely think that, you know what I mean, with a lot of positivity in this project, a lot of positivity in all the projects that we did. But yeah, I think this one right here was special, man, for real, man. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend, send it to another content creator, send it to another entrepreneur. You got somebody behind that wall, support them, send this to them if you can. And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. This been another exclusive More to Live For production. I'm the voice of the North, man. Why settle for less? My last name more.